2020 was a year that most of us will never forget. COVID-19 interrupted lives all over the world. Millions have died, businesses have closed, and the housing market came to a standstill, only to surprise most people by rebounding quickly, which I predicted, by the way. This incredible run has people asking, should I sell my house now or should I wait? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna tell you why you should sell your house right now. Hi, I'm Ty the Real Estate Guy, and if you'd like to stay up to date on the latest real estate tips and trends, subscribe to my channel below and ring that little bell. If you have questions or comments at any time during this video, please leave a message below. If you're looking to buy, sell, or build a home in Utah, I would love to talk with you. Please feel free to contact me directly. Also, you'll want to watch to the end where I'll give some recommendations for those of you who are looking to buy, sell, or build a home. Okay, it's important to understand why the market is up so much before you can fully comprehend why now is the best time to sell. These record low mortgage interest rates are the main catalyst bringing those who've been paying rent or living in mom's basement to the market. But these super low mortgage interest rates are also bringing those who like to buy a second home and investors into the market. And it's happening in record numbers. On top of this, if the coronavirus has taught us anything, we know that we don't want to be quarantined or mandated to stay at home in a cramped apartment, condo, or townhome. This has inspired a lot of people to step it up and buy a bigger place. A place where they can spread out, a place with a home office and or a gym, and a place with a yard, among other things. Not to forget that a lot of people will now be working from home on a permanent basis as corporations have found people to be more productive and, more importantly, profits to be higher. In many cases, people are actually needing the extra space. This new work from home lifestyle has changed the landscape of our country and possibly the world as people flee larger cities and locations where taxes are high to places where they can afford a bigger home, be closer to family, enjoy warm weather, and well, the list goes on. But basically, people are moving to places that fit their lifestyle better. All these factors are causing a shortage of available homes in many cities across the country, but in particularly places with good economies. Okay, so let's talk about the reasons why you should sell your house right now. And by the way, I'm saving the best for last, so you're gonna wanna keep watching. Did I just say gonna wanna? Let me try that again. You're going to want to keep watching to the end. To start, anyone who pays attention to real estate knows that the housing market is cyclical. It's up for a few years and then down for a few. The market will then stabilize before shooting right back up again, only to cycle back down a few years later. Well, for those of you who don't know, the real estate market started to climb again back in 2013. And as of late, it has been running at a pretty good clip. It's actually a little reminiscent of 2007, just before the market crashed. More on that in a moment. So naturally, we're reaching a point to where the market should be cycling back down. We certainly haven't hit the tip of the iceberg yet, but in many locations around the country, we are getting close, and maybe very close. I know that a lot of you are thinking, I don't want to sell my house too early. What if I miss out on another $20,000 or $30,000 in equity gain? Or more. That's a valid point. But rather you're talking about the stock market or the housing market, millions of dollars have been lost by those trying to time the market. The question you should be asking is, what if the market totally tanks before I sell? For many, depending on where you live, this is a real possibility, or should I say probability, as the migration from many large cities has begun. If you purchased real estate before the recession of 2007, you watched as the value of your home plummeted by 33%, or a lot more than that, depending on where you lived. If you didn't own a house at that time, take my word for it, it hurt. I know a guy who made millions in just a few short years buying and selling real estate just to lose everything, including the home he lived in with his family. Moral of the story is, don't be greedy. Sadly, during the crash of 2007, 2008, a lot of people who were planning to retire off their equity watched as the value of their home disintegrated. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just reminding you that it wasn't that long ago that many lives were ruined when the market unexpectedly changed. If you've been wanting to move, now is an incredible time because you can get top dollar for your home. And if you're living in one of these scorching hot markets, you're likely to get multiple offers and sell your home for $20,000, maybe even $30,000 above appraisal value. Then you can take advantage of these ridiculously low mortgage interest rates when you buy your new home. Yes, you may find yourself in a multiple offer situation when you go to buy a house, but that's the reality of the situation. But if you build a ton of equity over the years because prices of homes have skyrocketed and you're looking to downsize or move to a location where homes are less expensive, then now is definitely the time to sell. Another reason to sell your house right now, spring and early summer is when most people are out looking to buy. So you'll be selling your house during the hottest buying season of the year, meaning you'll have a lot more hungry buyers out on the prowl. It's like fishing in Alaska. You know you're gonna catch something big. If you live in a location where people are exiting in large numbers, you might want to sell your house while you still can, because sooner or later there'll be too many homes and not enough buyers. In this situation, your property value will fall as more people move away. But right now, in most situations, the opposite is happening and there's not enough homes for the sudden influx of home buyers. Now, before I hit the home stretch, I have a quick question for those of you who are thinking about selling. What's holding you back from selling your home? Seriously, I want to know. Please take a moment and leave a comment below. Also, will you please give this video a thumbs up to support my channel? I appreciate it more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. Thanks. Okay, so as promised, I'm saving the best for last. And there are two things I'm going to focus on. Number one, the current housing shortage, and number two, mortgage forbearance, among other things which could quickly swing the housing market the other direction. Fortunately, for those who are in forbearance, our government is doing everything in their power to save as many homes as possible. But sooner or later, we're gonna have to pay the piper. You can only kick the can down the road for so long before mama calls you home, or before the can goes into the gutter and gets all nasty. If you'd like to learn more about when the market could crash, watch my most popular video of all time, the housing market crash predictions for 2021. I'll put a link to this video below. But for this video, I'll just quickly touch on some of the main points. So here's the main reason you should sell your house right now. In many parts of the country, homebuyers are feeling desperate and acting kind of crazy. Many of the most sought after locations in the US are experiencing extreme housing shortages due to a combination or maybe even just one of the following things. These locations have lower taxes, huge job growth, more space for people to move around, warmer weather, and affordability, among other things. If you live in one of these places that offers even just one of these benefits, you're probably experiencing a huge influx of people moving to your state or city, and this is how we end up with more buyers than sellers. It's driving prices up because not only do you have a lot of new people moving into the area, but you also have a lot of people with a lot of money moving into the area. They are bidding up the home prices because they can easily pay thousands of dollars more than what the home is actually worth. Also, in places with strong job markets, higher paying jobs are giving people the ability to buy a bigger, more expensive home. But this too is bringing a lot of people from other states to your town. But the craziness can end as fast as it began. Right now, at this moment in time, we're in the middle of a buying frenzy, and that gives you, the home seller, a huge advantage. You already know that you can sell your home for more than what it will appraise for. But because we're in a severe housing shortage, competing buyers are also willing to accept less desirable terms to get your house. In many markets, this is what's happening or will soon be happening when you list your home for sale, with the obvious disclaimer that your home isn't overpriced. Within a matter of hours, if not days, you'll receive multiple offers. And with all these great offers, you'll get to pick the best buyer. Often these offers will be above your asking price. In Utah right now, offers are coming in tens of thousands of dollars higher than the asking price. There will be no negotiating. Instead of having multiple showings, you can hold just one open house. You can usually pick your exact move-out date. Buyers are also usually waiving their appraisal and home inspection contingencies, among other things. On top of this, you'll keep thousands of extra dollars, as buyers currently are not asking you to pay their closing costs. It's literally the perfect storm for those looking to sell their home. When it's all said and done, you'll sold your home in a matter of days instead of weeks or months for more than you could have dreamed of. Like I stated earlier, if you're looking to downsize, move to a less expensive area, or if you're looking to retire now, right now is an incredible time to sell your home. If you're ready to sell and you're not sure what to do, watch my video, Best Projects for Selling Your House. I'll put a link below. I highly recommend watching that video when you're done with this one. Okay, so the last thing I need to warn you about is mortgage forbearance. Over 2 million people are in forbearance, and many will lose their home. It's sad, but true. When forbearance hits, it's highly likely that home prices will drop in certain areas, and the housing market could even crash in the hardest hit metros. If you're currently in forbearance, you're going to want to sell your house before thousands of other desperate sellers start listing their homes. At some point, your town could have more homes available than buyers. If that happens, home values will begin to fall, and worst case scenario, you won't be able to sell your home at all, leading to foreclosure. Dang, I hate that word. Next, I would like to take a moment to answer an excellent question that was recently asked by one of my subscribers. He asked, is there any financial benefits to selling your home and buying a bigger, more expensive one? Strictly from a financial standpoint, I would say yes, because mortgage rates are so amazing. Many people believe this is the best time ever to buy a home or borrow money. So if you're wanting to upsize, now's the time. For those of you who are wondering, where should I move next? You should strongly consider Utah. As a matter of fact, I just produced a video explaining why you should move to Utah. I'll put a link to this video below as well. It's important to understand that there are always great buying opportunities, whether you're in a good market or a bad one. And as promised, here's my recommended videos for those of you who are looking to buy, sell, or build a home. How to buy your first home. How to sell your house fast and for top dollar. Should you build a home or buy existing? 12 questions to ask before you buy a house. How to buy a house from a home builder. If you live here in Utah and you have questions or you'd like a free valuation of your property, please message me below, or you're welcome to contact me directly. I love talking with people about their options. If you're planning to move to Utah or you already live here and you're looking to buy, sell, or build a home, I would love to talk with you as well. If there was something in this video that stood out to you as being helpful, or if you have questions, please comment below. Sincerely, I want to hear from you. If you know someone who's thinking about selling their house or moving to Utah, please share this video with them. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring that bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty, the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.